Why don't we do it in the road? Why don't we do it in the road? Why don't we do it in the road? No one will be watching us. Why don't we do it in the road? Eye on the cloud, eye on the plane. Eye on a little bit of everything. I am your sky, I am your will. I'm the dark in the night that never ends, and I'm your everything. Nothing more. I'll be the reason that you're breathing and what you're fighting for. I'm your everything. Nothing more. I am your ocean, I am your sea. I am the one you wanted to be. I am your heart and I am your soul. And I'll be here for you when you're feeling alone. And I'm your everything. Nothing more. I'll be the reason that you're breathing and what you're fighting for. I'm your everything. Nothing more. I am your dust and I am your dawn. I'll be the one that carries you out. I am your moon and I am your sun. And I'll be your light when you have none. And I'm your everything. Nothing more. I'll be the reason that you're breathing and what you're fighting for. I'm your everything. Nothing more.
Woo! Get you some of that! What was it?
No more change of stations. You came to the right place.
Turn off your television, tell just getting away. It's time to get to the point on 107.3. Now I'm on the air with locals only. I'm back. Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point. Locals only with Luie is back. We had some technical difficulties last week. I was off air last week, and that makes for a horrible Sunday night when I'm off air. I had an episode and everything, but technical difficulties, man, they happen. Technical difficulties happen in this world, and that happened last Sunday night. My show was in the can, ready to roll, and never aired. And, you know, what are you going to do? Technical difficulties, what are you going to do? We started tonight off, by the way, with my boys Juke Joint Revival and their song I Am. That is from their recent EP called 6 Shots. And what a song to start the night with as we come back with a bang. And, yes, off air last week. That episode, what happened was the episode didn't air, like I said. The technical difficulties, it couldn't get fixed. Finally, they got it fixed, but it was too late for my show to air. The show had some, like, time-sensitive stuff on it, like stuff I talk about that, well, I was going to just hold off and play that whole episode this week, but instead I went ahead and posted that episode. The first missing, lost episode of Locals Only with Luie is up on YouTube right now. And it is the missing episode out of 160, however many we are at right now. It is the missing episode. I went ahead and posted it. But in all fairness, I had Mr. Tracy Owens on last week. And in all fairness, here's what I'm going to do. I've already posted it up on YouTube, but I know a lot of you cats that listen to the radio don't go to the YouTube. I can tell it's hard getting you all to go there. But I'm going to air the first segment this week with Tracy Owens, and then next week I'll air the second segment I did with him. So I'm going to air this week's, like I said, the first segment, and then it's going to be a song that him and Mark Dewitt played in the studio as well. That's going to be a little bit later in the show. Speaking of that, I've got another guest here tonight, Mr. John Thompsett from the Night Risers Con that's going to be taking place here in Elizabethtown, Kentucky. He's going to be in here talking about that. Ox is going to be in here with his pick of the week. So it's going to be a jammed-packed episode, and I'm just so glad to be back on the airwaves and letting you people hear my soothing voice on a Sunday night before some of you have to get up and go to work on a Monday. You've had the weekend. I know a lot of you rely on my soothing voice to help you wind down or wind up on a Sunday night. So no, you don't have to worry about it. I'm here for you tonight. You don't have to go 2 weeks in a row without it. All right. This past Wednesday, Bourbon Tavern, this was the Labor Day week, so it was a little thin out there this week. It was a little thin, but man, the people that came out saw an excellent show. We had, Tracy Owens played, Mr. Tracy Owens, who has the now missing episode. We had Abby Henderson play. And Miss Abby Henderson kills it anytime she plays. And we ended the night with Mr. Dustin Swaggart, the heaviest acoustic act in the world. If you haven't seen him, you got to come out and see him sometime. You got to come out on Wednesday nights anyway. But what a night. It was a cool night. Cool acts all night long. And we do it every Wednesday night. We're going to do it again this Wednesday night. Who's playing this Wednesday night? September the 11th, actually, which is a pretty big deal still. You know what I mean? It's a pretty big deal to me playing that night. So I'm going to play that night because it's September the 11th. It's Wednesday. I'm playing. We're going to have Mr. Pete Dipietro is going to be playing. And we're also going to have, the Coomers. So Pete Dipietro, me, the Coomers, this Wednesday night, September 11th at Bourbon Barrel Tavern. Come out, hang out with us, and have a good time. Hump day night. And it's September 11th. Come out, hang with us, have a drink with us, just share a joke with us, have some fun with whatever, just come out. It's a fun time. Hope to see you all there. I'm going to go ahead and start playing some music. I got a lot to talk about still, but I'll cover that as we go on with the show because like I said, I've got Tracy coming up. I've got John Thompsett from Night Risers coming up and Axe. So we're going to go into 3 songs right now. We're going to go into, let's do some Jimi, Patrix, and Billy Burton, Escape from Myself. That was recorded live in the studio. We're going to do a brand new song from Gotcha called Paid to Pray. Those cats, I'm hoping to be in here next week, actually. We're working on that, trying to get them in to be on next week's episode. They haven't been here in a while. They released an album recently, so I'd like to get them back. They got a hold of me, too. So hopefully we'll have gotcha next week on the show. But we're going to debut their song, Paid to Pray, here in just a minute. And then after that, we're going to play my song, It's Still a Crazy World, because, I don't know, that song resonates with just the whole idea of September the 11th as well. So we're going to do 3 in a row right now. Jimi, Patrix, Billy Burton, Gotcha, and myself. You're listening to 107.3 The Point, Locals Only with Luie, brought to you by Bourbon Barrel Tavern.
I sometimes feel the weight of the world on my shoulders, picking up the pieces as I go. Kissing you feels like heaven to me. I never wanna let you go. Like the heavens opened up, smiled on me. Give me a little piece of mine. Never wanna fight,
just another promise been stroked through the air. It's just another dream that got lost somewhere. It's just another word been broke at the bone. It's still a crazy world that we're living on. It's a crazy world that we're living on. It's just another nightmare that won't go away. It's just another friend that lost another friend today. It's just another soldier that didn't make it home. It's still a crazy world that we're living on. It's a crazy world that we're living on. Well, we got our bullets and bombs, politics and lies. Sometimes everyday life causes everyday cries. Friends or foes, I don't know who's on my side. You might catch me off guard, but anymore you never catch me by surprise. Another headline I didn't want to read. It's just some more people that ain't got nothing to eat. It's just another person screaming all hope is gone. It's still a crazy world that we're living on. It's a crazy world that we're living on. Another night you couldn't get no sleep. It's just some more words that cut you too deep. It's just another card and the dealer deals on. It's still a crazy world that we're living on. It's a crazy world that we're living on. We got our bullets and bombs, politics and lies. Sometimes everyday life causes everyday cries. Friends or foes, I don't know who's on my side. You might catch me off guard, but anymore you'll never catch me by surprise. Never by surprise. You'll never catch me by surprise. Never by surprise. You'll never catch me by surprise. Never by surprise. Well, we got our bullets and bombs, politics and lies. Sometimes everyday life causes everyday cries. Friends or foes, I don't know who's on my side. You might catch me off guard, but anymore you never catch me by surprise. Never by surprise. Never by surprise. It's just another promise
You thought I had something else here. I was drinking water. Ha! Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. That was 3 in a row. We ended it right there with my song, It's Still a Crazy World. Right before that, a debut from Gotcha and their song, Paid to Pray. And we started out that 3 in a row with Mr. Jimi Patrix and Billy Burton with their song, Escape From Myself, that was performed right here live in the 107.3 The Point studio a while back. Locals only, Sunday night at 8 p.m. is brought to you by Bourbon Barrel Tavern in downtown E-Town. Catch the show at 8 p.m. every Sunday night right here on The Point. And catch live local music every Wednesday night at BBT as well. For the Splatter Tribe, Locals Only Original Music Showcase, featuring myself, featuring Pete Dipietro, and the Coomers this Wednesday, by the way. But anyway, Locals Only with Luie, fueled by Bourbon Barrel Tavern. We're going to take a short break. After the break, I'm going to play one of the segments from last week's missing episode with Tracy Owens. We're going to go into that and go into a song that him and Mark Dewitt performed live in the studio for me last week. So don't go anywhere.
Meet your friends for a great time at the Bourbon Barrel Tavern, downtown Elizabethtown, home of the Splatter Tribe Wednesday night Locals Only Showcase. On Monday nights, it's open mic night, and the Bourbon Barrel features live music every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Are you into craft beers? The Bourbon Barrel features over 28 craft beers and over 400 bourbon selections. Come on downtown to the Bourbon Barrel Tavern tonight, located in downtown Elizabethtown, where there's always a good time waiting for you.
Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. Welcome back from the break. Got a guest in the studio, maybe two. We got somebody that hasn't been in here for a while, Mr. Tracy Owens in the studio with me.
What's up, my
How's it
brother?
going? You been doing all right?
I'm doing great, man. Been working out.
Been working out?
Yeah.
All right. What are you on, like a regimen? Or are you on like...
Yeah, I actually am. Like every other day I go to the gym. I make sure that I get that massage chair. And
Yeah.
I mean, as far as lifting weights, no.
So you just go to the gym and sit in the massage chair?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think that counts as working out.
Oh, yeah. I have to lift my body up out of the bed.
I'm pretty sure that's not working out. I don't know. But
No, actually, I have been. I mean... You know,
like the massage chair and the tanning bed, that's not working out just because it's in the gym.
Oh, yeah, it is. Sure it is.
There's a water fountain.
No,
there
actually,
too.
they got a little red room in there.
Yeah, I imagine.
And you put it on 3, and it says that it's a workout.
I'm not sure.
It shakes you for a little while. I call it the shake and bake.
I'm sure it does. All right, so
like the magic hand.
So what's been going on with you besides that?
Playing music here, there, and everywhere, but mostly at the BBT on Monday nights for the open mic sessions.
Explain the whole what goes on though, Mike, because you got few of you all that host different weeks.
Yeah, see now, like a couple years ago when we started off, it was me every Monday night, and really, I mean, I really love it. I enjoy it. I love working and meeting new musicians, but I just needed a break. I started just doing once a month, the second Monday of every month, and then the first Monday of every month is the Kentucky Songwriters Association. They kind of host it. Then I host it on the second, and then Jeff Alsip hosts it on the third Monday, and then Mark DeWitt hosts it on the last or the fourth and fifth, depending on if the month
how long
has,
the month is.
you know,
Gotcha.
extra Mondays or not. But every first of them, like the one that be coming up next, should be the Songwriters Association hosting it.
Well, that's kind of cool too because it varies at each week, right? I mean,
Yeah.
You know.
Which that way everybody can see that it's hard sometimes working with musicians, and
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know at all, would you? A little bit finicky, just a little bit. Temperamental, just a little bit.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But it's been going for a while now, right?
4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
Bourbon Barrel's only been around about 4 years.
Yeah, so pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, it was about three and a half. Say.
I think they opened in either October or November of 15.
Oh, was it that long ago?
Yes.
Okay, maybe they did.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So it's almost 4 years.
Yeah. And so that's what's cool about BBT is the support of the local music. I mean, it is.
Yeah.
Yes,
Open
and let's
mic.
not forget you on Wednesdays.
That's what I'm saying. You got the open mic, then you got Wednesday nights, and then you got acts Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Yes.
So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I mean, they're nothing but cool cats down there.
I'll be honest with
totally
you, man. Part of the reason I left Elizabethtown back in, what was that, 87 or so. I mean, I was touring with a lot of different bands during that time. I don't know if I can mention them or not. But I was playing with a lot of different bands, and I needed to get out, and I was playing Louisville or Louisville, depending on what you want to call it. There was we were doing field parties out here. As youngsters, and probably, could have gotten in some trouble, but it just got to be too hard, to try to do something. Now, you're looking at 30 years ago. Do I think that I would ever be playing on the square in Elizabethtown?
I don't know.
No way.
Drinking a beer.
No, not even. Okay, forget about the drinking.
No, I think
just
that's
playing
something that goes along with it
on
too,
the
though.
square in Elizabethtown was not going to happen. 30 years ago.
Yeah.
So thanks to all the guys at the Bourbon Barrel and the community, we have an art. I would like to see a music store back in this town.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool
really.
to see. I mean,
performing arts. I mean, I went down to Bowling Green for a while, and my children all, were in band, strings, and their teacher was a friend of mine. He went off and came back and became a teacher. And he goes, "I told you, man, one day I get you to cry." And yes, getting to see my daughter play at Diddle Arena, upright bass, and I had tears running down my face.
That's pretty
it was
cool.
awesome. So,
all right, we're gonna play a couple songs tonight.
Yes,
which one we're gonna do first?
I think we should play "It Is What It Is."
Okay, let's talk about this a little bit. Tell me a little bit about this song.
Okay, this song, it's a statement. The biggest thing is my biggest influence was my older brother, Alex. And he always had two statements. When I get in trouble or whatever, he said, "Brother, it is what it is." And then when something happened, he'd be like, "This too shall pass." And just get through it. And I'd be like, "Shh, I really need him now. I'll tell you the truth about it." So
that's cool. So this is written
kind of with the thought of my brother, the concept of the song was I kind of pictured myself looking down at a street corner and seeing some trouble going on. Like, sometimes you just sit back and you look at things. So I tried to describe things that would upset me, but just remembering what my brother said, and it is what it is till it ain't.
Well, let's do it.
All right.
This is with Mark DeWitt guesting on this, live in the studio tonight. Tracy Owens, It Is What It Is. You're listening to 107.3 The Point, Locals Only with Luie. Brought to you by Bourbon Barrel Tavern.
Blowing through my window, the smell of innocence. There's a traffic light in my eyes, the sky is turning red. Then I take a breath, remembering what you said. Oh yeah, it is what it is till it ain't. There's a girl down on the corner, leaning over to sell her soul. Priest says, get inside, come out of the cold. Then I take a breath and I remember what you said. Oh, what you said. It is what it is until it ain't. Brother Bob and jumped out in front of a car. It's a shame they had to die. Then I take a breath, remembering what you said. Oh, what you said. It is what it is until it ain't. Oh yeah, yeah. Mike from the neon lights, he's out there making his dough. First one's free, if you know what I mean. Stuff he's got is out of control. Then I take a breath, remembering what you said. Oh, what you said. It is what it is. Ah, till it ain't. Ah, yeah. Said it is what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is. Ah, till it ain't. Ah, till it ain't. Said it is what it is. Till it ain't.
Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. That was Tracy Owens and Mark Dewitt accompanying him as they performed that song for me last week for the missing episode of Locals Only that did not air last week. That was the segment one from that episode, and that was one of the songs they performed called It Is What It Is, not to be confused with mine and Abby Henderson's song, Is What It Is. Because there's Tracy's is what it is. Ours is what it is. So there's a difference. There's a difference as in an it. It is different. It is what it is what it is. It is the difference. And now you know. All right, I'm going to play a couple more songs here before I go into another break. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the two other acts that will be playing this Wednesday night at Bourbon Barrel Tavern along with me for the September the 11th Wednesday night Locals Only Original Music Showcase. As I said, I will be playing. Also playing will be the Coomers and Mr. Pete Dipietro. And we're going to play the Coomers song Cloudy and then Pete Dipietro's song of Surrender right now. And, add me to the mix, and that's what you're going to get this Wednesday night. I hope to see you all there at Bourbon Barrel Tavern. So let's do it. The Coomers starting it right now. Cloudy. Brought to you by Bourbon Barrel Tavern.
Dark-hearted whippoorwill recites the rosary. shaken within. It seems I cannot escape. I need your strength in me again. So take my feet, 'cause I can't walk anymore. Take my will, for I am weak. Forgive me, Lord, I wandered afar, and fill my empty soul with your peace. I'm broken and needing you, God. Can you hear my call, my plea? I've fallen down again. I need your help to win this war. Get back to the place that I was before. So take my hands, 'cause I can't fight anymore. Take my pain and misery. Be my shield and my rampart, and fill my empty soul with your peace. I want all of you and none of me. I want all of you and none of me. I want all of you and none of me, oh God. I want all of you and none of me. I want all of you and none of me. I want all of you and none of me, oh God. Lord, I need you, I need you, I need you. Lord, I need you, I need you, I need you. And Lord, I want you, I want you, I want you. Lord, I want you, I want you, I want you. So take my hands, 'cause I can't fight anymore. Take my pain and misery. Be my shield and my rampart, and fill my empty soul with your peace. And fill my empty soul with your peace.
Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. That was Pete Dipietro and his song, Song of Surrender. And right before that, we did the Coomers and their song, Cloudy. Both those acts will be performing with me this Wednesday night at Bourbon Barrel Tavern for the Splatter Tribe Locals Only Original Music Showcase. And we're going to do nothing but original music like we do every Wednesday night at Bourbon Barrel Tavern. And we've been doing it for a while. We still do it. Come out, hang out with us. It's Wednesday night. It starts at 8 o'clock sharp. And it's hump day night. So come out and have a drink with us. Relax. Come out, just tell a joke with us. Laugh with us. Hang out with us. Listen to some good local original music. And hope to see you. It's going to be September the 11th. this Wednesday, Bourbon Barrel Tavern. And yes, I want to play September 11th at Bourbon Barrel Tavern, so I'm on the bill as well as Pete and the Coomers. All right, Locals Only, Sunday night at 8 p.m. is brought to you by Bourbon Barrel Tavern in downtown E-Town. Catch the show at 8 p.m. every Sunday night right here on The Point, and catch live local music every Wednesday night at BBT as well for the Splatter Tribe Locals Only Original Music Showcase. Locals Only with Luie, fueled by Bourbon Barrel Tavern. We're going to take a short break. After the break, Axel's going to be in here with his pick of the week. Don't go anywhere.
Meet your friends for a great time at the Bourbon Barrel Tavern, downtown Elizabethtown, home of the Splatter Tribe Wednesday night Locals Only Showcase. On Monday nights, it's open mic night, and the Bourbon Barrel features live music every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Are you into craft beers? The Bourbon Barrel features over 28 craft beers and over 400 bourbon selections. Come on downtown to the Bourbon Barrel Tavern tonight, located in downtown Elizabethtown, where there's always a good time waiting for you.
107.3 The Point, classic rock, the Really Rocks. It is Locals Only with Luie, Sunday night. Axe doing my pick of the week in remembrance this week of all those folks that lost from 9/11, going into 18 years since that event took place. And we have to remember, never forget, we also have to remember that freedom don't come free. Chaos and Reasons, my pick of the week. Locals Only with Luie, 107.3 The Point.
Sky turns black, lightning and thunder crashing. Look behind your back, and you'll see what you're lacking. You were born the son of a preacher man, but all you know is sin. Catch running water in your hand, just turn into sand. Now the only ground you own is sticking to your shoes. And freedom don't come free. What's it gonna be? Why tonight? What you gotta prove? Freedom don't come free. What's it gonna be? 1,000 eyes never been on your side. You can run, but you can't hide. You can make your stand. You have much too far to pay. Was this part of your plan? Relying on the hand. Now the only ground you own is sticking to your shoes. When freedom don't come free, what's it gonna be? Don't tonight, what you gotta prove? Freedom don't come free. What's it gonna be? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
it gonna be? Freedom. Don't come free. What's it gonna be? Freedom. Don't come free. What's it gonna be?
Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. That was Axe's pick of the week. Chaos and Reason, Freedom Don't Come Free. And Chaos and Reason, those guys are not really together now. You kind of got Sandwich, the singers, he's singing for Air Machines. You've got Robbie, you got and Heavy D. They're doing the Clover Creek Bastards thing. So maybe Chaos and Reason at some point we'll be getting back together, I'm hoping, and we'll get to see them live again, because I've played a lot of shows with those cats through the years, and they're a very good band, and that was Axe's pick of the week. Now we're at my Click It, Pick It, Play It song of the week. And what is Click It, Pick It, Play It, you ask? Well, I've got this gigantic database of music that is, over the last 10 years, all this local music has been acquired into this database right here at the 107.3 The Point studio. And what happens is I scientifically close my eyes, and I scientifically turn my head, and I scientifically randomly stop scrolling the mouse, and I land on a song, and I click it, and I pick it, and I play it. It could be a song I know, a song I don't know, a song I like, song I don't like. Could be something I play all the time, something I never play. I don't know. It's random. It's scientifically random, by the way. So let's do it. If you're listening, and if you listen close right now, everybody listen. Do you hear that? I'm scrolling up and down now, and I've got my head turned. I've got my eyes closed. It's time for Click It, Pick It, Play It song of the week. Stop. I click it, I pick it. Oh, this is going to be interesting. I don't play this one very much. I don't know that I've ever played this one. This is from 2012. The band is called The Dumbass Marys, and the song is called Infidel Castro. So, yes, this is a Click It, Pick It, Play It song that never gets played, so that's why I do this segment. So I clicked it, I picked it.
Smoke weed, yeah. Having on me sucking won't be communist.
Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. That was my Click It, Pick It, Play It song of the week. The Dumbass Marys and Infidel Castro. Listen, I told you John Thompsett from the Night Risers Con here in Elizabethtown came in this week, talked to me a little bit. We're going to go right to that interview right now, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie, brought to you by Bourbon Barrel Tavern. Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. Welcome back from the break. I've got a guest in the studio right now who is, he's got a big event coming up, and he's done it for a few years now. So you introduce what we got going on.
Hey, all right, my name's John Thompson. I'm the promoter of the Night Risers Con, Horror Pop and Comic Con that's going on here in Elizabethtown, October 26th and 27th.
How many years is this now?
This is going to be the 7th annual year now.
7th annual year. That's crazy.
We bring in celebrities, and we have vendors and artists, and we have entertainment, and all kinds of fun things for Halloween. So
yeah, no, and it's grown, right?
Yes, it has grown.
Wait a minute. The best question is, what made you decide to even start doing this?
This was
and
all,
especially here. What's the story?
Here in E-Town, I've been here over 20 years here, and I saw the need for when they needed the zombie walk here in 2012, which we created.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Then we just spun that
off. I partaked in that walk.
There you go. And then we just spun it off from there and figured, let's just make it a con.
Yeah.
So there you go.
And man, had you ever done anything like that before? I mean, the organization of it's got to be crazy.
It is crazy, but I'll tell you, I had got a lot of that experience before I retired out of the Army, working with national conventions.
Gotcha.
So
yeah,
this all kind of is second nature to me now, just putting shows together. So,
and you're going to go up to the date of it here, and I bet the day afterwards you start planning for the next one.
Oh well, pretty much so. Yeah, I mean, I'm already thinking about next year and what anniversaries it may be. We could celebrate. Like last year was Halloween, the 40th anniversary.
Yes. You had a Michael Myers thing last year.
Michael Myers for Tony Moran here. So a lot of neat things with this.
It's pretty cool. It's cool to have something like that around here. Actually, it really is. I think it's still about getting it out. I think there's still people that, that I'm telling you, last year there's people's like, man, I wish I'd known that was going on.
Yeah, and that's been kind of our thorn in our side.
But you're doing it each year. You're getting. So. I mean, it's growing and it's growing.
Gosh,
that's what I'm saying. It's cool.
So,
that's really cool, man.
It is awesome. And just to think about the celebrities that we do bring in, they may not be like Bruce Campbell or Robert Englund or William Shatner or whatever, but these are certified, legitimate Hollywood stars, been in movies or TV, and nobody else is bringing them in. So,
man, it's excellent. What you do is pretty awesome, and it's something that, like I said, this town, it's just cool. Really cool. And I can imagine you got to, we'll just go through the list of some of the things taking place this time.
Okay, so this year what we're going to do is we're reintroducing the zombie walk. It kind of fell by the wayside the last couple of years. So we're going to reintroduce it, but we're also going to introduce the first ever zombie bar crawl here in Elizabethtown.
That sounds like that's going to be awesome. What is that?
That is where you just go from whichever participating locations, and you have a drink or whatever. Please, eat brains and drink responsibly. But we will have a zombie passport available that you can purchase, and then with that purchase of that passport, it will get you the discounts of certain specials at these locations. You don't need a passport to participate, but if you don't have a passport, you don't get the discounts. So.
Yeah, that is awesome. So do you brainchild these things?
Oh gosh, my brain goes 100 miles a minute. What can we do to kick it up a notch? Let's do this. So,
and you got man, you're gonna have celebrities. You're still booking celebrities. Have you got how close are you to having this done?
Well, we're real close. Just last tweaking on a few things there, so you never know what we might have up our sleeve.
Yeah.
But we do have the majority of our celebrities locked in. Some of them have been guests before, and they just love coming here to E-Town for this event and see, because it's a great event that supports our local charity nonprofit organizations as well. So.
And it's right before Halloween, people.
Yes, that's what makes it the largest Halloween celebration in town.
It is literally right before Halloween. The 7th annual Night Risers Con will be October 26th, 27th at the Patrix Community Center. Kickoff parties October the 25th at Bourbon Barrel Tavern and Flywheel Brewing. And And how do they find out more information online?
Yeah, if you want to find out more information or purchase any tickets for any of the events,
yes, they can purchase like packaged or.
Yes, we have.
Okay.
You can purchase tickets for like I said, the Zombie Passport, or just tickets for the admission to get in, or the Paranormal Investigations. Whatever the case, just go to www.nightriserscon.com. Purchase your tickets in advance while there's still discounts on them. $10 in advance, $12 at the door for adults. Kids 12 and under get in free.
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. And is there anything else? Night Risers Con on Facebook is how you get to it.
Yes, on Facebook, or you can go to our website, nightriserscon.com. Either way, and just follow us on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or whichever social media that you partake in.
Yes.
It's awesome. We do want to thank the Radcliffe and Elizabethtown Tourism Boards for sponsoring our event.
That's awesome.
And we really appreciate that. So.
That's awesome, man. And what will you be dressing up as for Halloween this year, by the way? Of all people,
I usually just throw on just kind of a wig, a long wig and stuff. I call myself Dr. John Zombies.
Dr. John Zombies. There you go. There you go. All right. Then that, like I said, Night Risers Con will be this is the 7th annual. It will be October 26th to 27th. Pritzker Community Center. Kickoff parties October 25th at the Bourbon Barrel Tavern and Flywheel Brewing. Y'all got to come out and check this out and tell people. Spread the word. Help spread the word. That's how we do locally here. We got to help each other and spread the word, and that's what we're going to do. So let's go into a song right now. I don't know. I need to think of something Halloweenish. I'll tell you what. I'm going to pick something and I'm going to announce it afterwards. 107.3 The Point. Locals Only with Luie. Brought to you by Bourbon Barrel Tavern.
There you go. Thank you.
It's been a long time coming. Now comes the holy war. It's hit the ground running. recall the day I fell. It's been years of suppressed frustration, and it's dragging me through hell. What God put together, may no man put asunder. Inside the demon dwells, so you will never find me sober. What more do I need to say? A fallen angel lost its way. I live a lifetime of betrayal. Now I'm fighting tooth and nail. I'm a fallen angel. 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 I'm a fallen angel.
Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. That was actually a debut right here on my show, S.W.P. and their song Fallen Angel. And right before that, we played my interview from this week from Mr. John Thompsett from Night Risers Con here in Elizabethtown. Find out more information about that. It's a really cool thing he's doing here, and be doing it this many years is pretty cool. Help spread the word about it. That's what we try to do right here. And I want to thank Tracy Owens once again for, the patience of last week's episode, coming in, talking with me, and I aired part of that tonight. Axe did his pick of the week. What a good night. Listen, people, I'm going to tell you what I tell you every week. Support local music, support local art, support local business. Take care of yourselves from the ground up, and the sky will never be the limit. You do that by supporting yourselves, and you support yourselves by supporting local. Don't forget, all these episodes are on the internet in their entirety on Locals Only with Luie on Facebook and Locals Only with Luie on YouTube. This Wednesday night, Bourbon Barrel Tavern. It's going to be me. It's going to be Pete Dipietro, and it's going to be the Coomers. Be there at 8 o'clock, September the 11th. This Wednesday night, Bourbon Barrel Tavern. We're throwing down. And before I get out, I'm just going to make a show announcement on September the 20th. Me and Abby Henderson will be playing at County Line Swinging Doors in Lebanon Junction area. I'll be telling you more about that soon, and I'll be posting more about that soon. Anyway, I'm out of here. Overtime, and I will see you Wednesday, and I will be back here next Sunday. 107.3 The Point, Locals Only with Luie, brought to you by Bourbon Barrel Tavern. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for supporting. Thank you all for just being cool. I'll see you later. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And let's listen to some classic rock that really rocks.
Woo! Get you some of that! What was it?
Why are you yelling at me?
Locals Only, Luie.